welcome back to the channel. Guys, we have the Inside Star Citizen Alpha 4.8 patch report, and we're gonna watch the video. It's kind of crazy. It's nuts. A lot of things that have been added. Little couple previews here. The M80, and of course the Miss Starlight that we know about. Something else up here that you guys have not seen until this video, unless you've been watching Twitter. But we'll show you here in the video in a second. Let's get into it and let's get some react to it.
May is known for combat in the Star Citizen universe, or at the very least, celebrating the various combat vehicles that defend, destroy, or otherwise dominate the more adversarial aspects of life in the PU. And this year, we bring that to the forefront like never before with next week's publish of Alpha 4.8 and the long-awaited Tactical Strike Group's release.
Strike groups are going to be nuts. Gonna be cool. You're gonna have to have a team to do it for sure.
You and a select cadre of companions can pull together a small collection of ships designed to overcome.
I personally in the PTU have done some of these missions. You definitely are gonna need a group to do it. You guys gotta check out my one video there on YouTube. I pointed out the new MFD stuff. Go over there and check that out. It's there's some new additions here to the MFDs, casted MFDs, and I'll give you a little hint. This little thing right here is part of it. But yeah, go check it out.
Variety of mission objectives and achieve ultimate victory in our first dedicated teamwork designed spaceship-based PvE combat release.
Once you get these fighters off us, I'll fill you in on the situation.
Here, you'll come to the aid of a valiant People's Alliance Idris that is locked in mortal combat with the Vandal tech thieves calling themselves the Shattered Blade.
Oh, hold on. Let's go back. Go back. God, look at this. This is the interior of the new M80, guys. Turns out it's got listen, like, I watched Ulti Mike, and he thinks it's got 4 size 4s. This is definitely a heavy fighter. And this isn't the reason why I think this. I think it's a heavy fighter for one reason. This is not it, though. This has 2 size 4s and 2 size 3s. Look at the size difference between them. This is definitely 2 size 4s and 2 size 3s. Yeah, it's definitely 2 size 4s and 2 size 3s. But it's got holographic MFDs, though. That's neat. And then of course you're gonna have your casted ones up here. They ironically have their in-game HUD turned off. I don't know if that has to do with the fact that most of the frame rates drop issues with the casted MFDs, but you know, they really do need to get into that and fixing that. But this is cool. This is the interior. What a crazy view this cockpit has.
Here, you'll come to the aid of a valiant People's Alliance Idris that is locked in mortal combat with the Vandal tech thieves calling themselves the Shattered Blade.
Buccaneer.
You know, those same ones that you've been unknowingly chasing since you braved the Tempest and Stormbreaker about this time last year.
Yeah, it looks good.
They've taken hostages and holed up in a previously abandoned and newly fortified extraction station. The mission, take out their forces.
Perseus with a meteor fighting it. I always thought it was hilarious that every single turret in this game that is not on a ship has attritions.
Good hit. Nice work.
Fly inside and bring down the power, and then board the station and recover the hostage. Or,
recover the hostage.
Extract them.
Or extract them. Right. Is this going to lead into VIP transports? Wouldn't that be cool? Finally, they have a game loop where you can do VIP transports. That would be neat.
Because it used to be an extraction station.
Yep.
See?
Yeah, we see, Jared.
And of course, if you've already been testing on PTU or watching others on Twitch and YouTube, you know your troubles don't end there. Because the massive Vandal Mauler is tired of these guys' shit and don't seem to care which humans are which. So bug out or stand your ground if you can. Choice.
From what I've seen of the Mauler, it's not as big as I thought it would be. I definitely think they could have gone bigger with it, but We're gonna have to steal one. Really look into it. But yeah, it's the Mauler's pretty badass for the giant laser on the front. Everything's getting lasers, by the way. Let me point that out.
Is up to you. Tactical strike groups is the most exciting step yet in realizing the fullest potential of Star Citizen's breadth of flyable combat ships. And like sandbox content such as Align and Mine, operations like Onyx Facilities and Rockcracker, events like Race for Stanton, or even Pyro's Contested Zones, Tactical Strike Groups is not a one-time release, but a new benchmark in the kinds of featured content that we can continue to build on for subsequent patches as we continue building out our universe on this journey to 1.0.
Oh, wait, so they're going to use this as a platform to build more missions off of. Okay, that's interesting. It's not like a, bam, here's a line of mine. Go do your little line of mine. Or, bam, here comes a rock breaker. You know, go over there and grab everything, all the minerals on a rock breaker. So they're gonna make it so we can continuously go to this for newer stuff. Okay, I mean that's interesting.
And beyond. Alongside this new content is a new feature that looks to change overall.
I think this is gonna be awesome.
Interesting ways, and that's the addition of ship hangar services, where select ships in 4.8 will be able to offer repairs, refueling, and rearming to any ship that lands in its bays.
From the stuff that we've been looking into, you really have to have a lot of stock on your ship in order to really get everything. And also, you cannot restock certain things like bags and stuff. Gadgets do respawn when you do it. Gadgets on mining gadgets and stuff. But bags and everything don't respawn. I wonder if they would if you had extra bags on your ship that it could be replaced with. But that's something that's got to be tested. But yeah, certain things don't respawn or come with the fix, the repair. You definitely have to have a crap ton of supplies for repairing and restocking.
Provided, of course, that they have the requisite stock sitting aboard. Now, it's great for obvious ships like the Idris and the Polaris, but it's also coming to the Carrack.
Listen, the Carrack has that one little room in the back area there. Let's see if I can go back to it. It's has the what's it? The repair room, I guess they call it. I can't remember if they call it the repair room or what. Why is there not a physical crafting machine in that room? That's where a crafting machine should be built into the wall, specifically for the Carracks.
The Starlancer attack, and fancy ships like the 600i.
What, the 600i is getting repair and restock for what? For land vehicles and stuff. I'm more than likely. I think it wouldn't surprise me for land vehicle stuff. But this cargo bay has been screwed on the 600i for years. Maybe they fixed it or whatnot. We're gonna have to try and see what happens with the 600i. We're gonna have to look into that as well.
An 890 jump.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 600i ground vehicles. Okay, all right. I mean, that's neat, but all right, yeah.
Now, of course, I'm not suggesting you bring
and the 890
jump into combat situations.
Why wouldn't you? The way you guys made it so damn tanky and you can't kill it. I do like the black color on that.
And speaking
of refueling,
new refueling missions are arriving in Alpha 4.8.
Missions are kind of weird.
To help aspiring good Samaritans begin
they aren't really worthwhile.
Helpful service to others. Now, when NPCs take their eye off the
they haven't been working very well either.
On their way once more. This is super useful for a ship like the Starfarer, as well as this.
But being able to use the Starfarer,
little guy you might recognize from its recent reveal on social media.
Guys, Starlight. Okay, so that was on the social media and on their Twitter account on 5/18. It will be coming on 5/18 to Defensecon. It'll be showing, but they did a spotlight here on X. It's the smaller refueling thing. The issue is, it's small, and a lot of people think because it might be a double decker. I think this is very telling that this ship, it might have 2 floors. They're gonna think it's gonna be small because if you look up in here in the top in this the back end of the ship here, this is all for the refueling thing right here. The whole back end is refueling. There's like no room. There's cockpit and an elevator is what it looks like. You're gonna have beds and stuff, of course, but it's just gonna be a tight little ship. It's a tiny ship. I like the VTOL, I like the engines and everything. It looks cool. The way the guns are kind of behind like an armor type thing. It's neat. It's very MISC, very MISC. I like it. Like it for sure. Let's go back here. Yeah, and then he does this. This is really neat with the cockpit view. I like the cockpit view.
The eyes to pop out.
The eyes. Oh my god, hippo.
No. Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
Now, from new ships to one of our oldest, the Drake Caterpillar is finally getting its fabled command module functionality in the upcoming Alpha 4.8. With this,
they're getting their to-do list done
and scatter around while others unload.
Command modules are nice.
Abandon unruly crewmates for their poor behavior. Or smile as you discover a loophole in Drake's no escape pod mantra and live to fight another day.
From what I hear, they need to up the speed of the command module. You are not living to make to another day here. Yeah. From messing with it in the PTU and seeing other people do it, it is slow. But I did hear recently that they upped the speed. I'm not quite sure.
It's also worth noting this command module is coming to 2 other vehicles launching in next week's patch.
2 other vehicles launching in next week's patch, command modules. Which ones are those? Wait a moment. Oh, yeah, the Ironclad. Yes, the Ironclad and the Assault Ironclad.
I wonder what those could be.
Yes, exactly. So you could take that command module. Can you take it from the Caterpillar and bring it over to the Ironclad and use it to dock? It's interesting. And yes, man, why does the Ironclad look so small here? And we know it's not. Anyways, all right.
I wonder what those could be.
Dude, these plasma grenades for area defense. Oh my god, they're broken good, guys. Broken good. This is definitely the highlight, I think. But yeah, it's freaking. This is amazing. This is truly amazing. These grenades. They have a very big area that they cover, and yeah, you really lay down an area. Lay down some people with these things. They're awesome.
There's a host of new FPS items, including new plasma grenades for blowing things up, new G-force resistant flight suits.
I don't know. Oh, nice. We stopped right at the pit bull. The pit bull's is just crazy looking to me. It's like one of those, a big dung beetle. It looks like a dung beetle. But yeah, the flight suits. I don't know how. Man, if they had flight or suit lockers working, the flight suits would make sense to me. But because you can't save your armor suit to be very easily swapped out to your flight suit, it's just going to make it so tedious to, well, I need to be able to fly my ship, so I need my flight suit, and then you're going to have to spend 15 minutes getting your stuff back on and your armor back on to go do FPS and stuff. They need to make suit lockers, which... maybe that's a quiet thing being worked on in the background that we don't know about. I have been every now and then looking, and maybe I need to take another look here and see if they've done any quiet changes, because they're very typical for doing that stuff. Quiet changes in the background.
That daring pilots may want to consider over flying in bulkier armors all the time. And then the main event, the Novia crossbow. Now
dude, the crossbow is awesome. I have not tried it, but that thing looks so awesome.
And then, of course, there's our co-main event, a big ship combat release like
Drake. Yeah, dude. I have to admit, the event looks pretty sick. It looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Tactical strike groups may highlight a few gaps in your fleet. Well, Defensecon is here to fill your holes.
Wait, what did he say? Yeah. Okay. War isn't a beauty contest. Dang, look at this event, bro.
Defensecon is stepping up to celebrate the everyday hero.
Look at the... is that the Shiv? What is that? What is that on display? Is that the ship? Why am I brain farting on what that ship is? Yeah, that is the ship. Bro, that thing looks sick up there. You got Origins 100i in the background.
Defensecon is stepping up to celebrate the everyday heroes who
For
truly
125.
make the universe a better and
Bro, look at the dancers on top of the freaking displays.
safer
What?
place. And maybe without the stuffy
Perseus?
heavy-handedness of the UEE Navy. That means fire and attitude as Defensecon presents.
And this is the assault ironclad. My buddy Jay is getting his ironclad out. Oh my god, I bet he is extremely excited.
The latest in combat spec. And since we're in the middle of Defensecon
And duel.
Week on social media, let's take a look at some of the
All the
ships
flight
on offer
suits.
during this year's event. The Drake Pitbull, with more guns than common sense, perhaps.
Yeah.
The Origin M80,
Dude, look at that.
proving that looks can kill.
Dude, that is insane, guys. I can't take. I'm getting this ship. It's a heavy fighter, and I have to take it back. I really did think that's pretty sick. I really did. I really did think that this was a medium fighter that John Crew was thinking about, and that's what my video did that I thought about. I put up earlier the other day. Not earlier, the other day. It does have the wing of like the 300 series. You know, it's got the typical Origin lines and stuff. But dang, dude, I really thought this was a medium fighter. But there's one thing I think it's a heavy fighter. Where's the two other guns in this concept? In this thing here, there's 2 guns on the back wings, and where's the 2 guns on the front here? That says Suicide 4s. They're not on here, and I think they left them out on purpose to make us guess on whether this was a heavy or a medium fighter. I fell for it. Yeah, I think this is definitely a heavy fighter. Wanna know why? Boom. This is the M80 right here. They posted this as well. Looks can kill. Look in the background. There's an interior in this ship. And if there's an interior in the M80, it's definitely a heavy fighter. It's definitely a heavy fighter. Well, it's got in that one MFD looking bit of the front of the video here in the beginning of the video. It had the 4 guns. It had 4 weapons, 2 size 4s and 2 size 3s. So yeah, it's definitely heavy fire. But to have an interior too, oh dude, this ship, it just is it just looks so amazing to me. But yeah, look what's coming here now. Watch this. Look at this. Gosh, dude, this ship is so incredible looking.
Common sense, perhaps. The Origin M80, proving that looks can kill.
Wow.
The Miss Starlight saying, not all heroes blow things up. The Aegis Tiburon,
Whoa!
which, I'm just gonna say it, it's a shark with a frickin' laser.
Wait a minute, the Tiburon?
And then, of course, the...
Hold up. That's supposed to be the Hammerhead variant?
Just gonna say it. The Aegis Tiburon, heroes blow things up. The Aegis Tiburon.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Hammerhead variant. And that was also released today, just before they released that video. This is the Hammerhead variant. I'm sorry, but that is definitely a whole nother ship in and of itself. That is definitely does not look like a Hammerhead to me. I get the underbody cockpit. It's got like the same like layout kind of foot pattern, but then again, it doesn't. Like if I could zoom in, I think I can zoom in up here. No, I can't. Let's see. Yeah, here. Look at this. What are these? These are turret pods and stuff popping out. The original Hammerhead does not have that. It has one here, and it has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So then it made a giant ass laser, which looked amazing in the video. We'll look at it again in a second. And then put 2 turrets. And I bet you these weapons here are tied to the pilot. Yeah, look at that, dude. It does, you know, the middle thing underneath there, cockpit underneath. Dude, this is gonna be a sick ship. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, the big turret on the back. Does it have the big turret on the top that it had? It kind of looks like it has the same big turret on the top. It might not though because of the laser. So I don't know, dude. This is crazy looking. It looks like a freaking shark with a laser. But yeah, look at all the look at these weapons right here, dude. Are these on rotate? Dude, these are other turrets. Does it show that in the video?
Heroes blow things up.
They don't have outside weapons. They only have one. Dude, they're missing the weapons on the outside here. These are two gun turrets on there. They've got to be.
Aegis Tiburon, which I'm just gonna say it. It's a shark with a frickin' laser beam on its head.
Wow.
And then of course the Fatter-Pillar.
Fatter-Pillar? Oh my god, dude.
And the Iron Chad Assault from Drake.
Iron Chad? Dude, the Ironclad looks so nuts. Those are all pit bulls in there, dude. Those are all pit bulls in the Ironclad Assault, by the way. The Ironclad Assault is insane looking. The regular Ironclad is too. It's going to have a lot of cargo space. And I like that they made it that we were wondering if the Assault top door was going to open, and it does. And I'm in love with the Ironclad.
Iron Chad Assault from Drake. The latter of which is getting the same hangar services we discussed before, and all things working out like they should.
And look at you can take the Caterpillar's module there that comes off the side of it, and you can put it on the Ironclad.
Both
so they're interchangeable. It looks like
on Monday, May 11th, for existing owners.
Command module.
First.
Yay!
So the Caterpillar and the Ironclad's command module is the same and can be interchanged, it looks like.
Of course, there's one more ship making its concept debut at Defensecon this year, and that's the Anvil Odin battlecruiser.
Wow.
Now, not much has been revealed at this point beyond, yes, it really is twice the size of the Javelin. But you can get 3 different first glimpses of it tomorrow, May 8th, in the weekly newsletter, social media, and even in the PTU if you know where to look.
He says up, I'm going to give you a hint. There's a giant ball somewhere in the PTU. A giant ball. Area 18.
Defensecon really is holding nothing back this year, unlike those stuffy UEE folks.
What are you doing, Jared? Jared. Okay, buddy. Jeez.
Drake. No, that's backwards. No, that's backwards again. Oh my god. That's a D?
Jared.
That's a D, right? So it's easy to see that there's a lot going on in 4.8. And like 4.7 before it, this also extends to the weeks after release, with additional Defend location missions coming in 4.81, some Alien Week festivities in 4.82, and if you haven't heard, the return of Xenothreat in 4.83.
Xenothreat's gonna be awesome.
These guys just really don't care for those pro-alien celebrations. Kind of is. All in all, next week's patch is chock full of content that'll carry us through to 4.9 in July, all led by TSG and Defensecon. And
4.9 in July.
Defensecon spirit of sharing things early, let's carry that over and talk about the rest of 2026 for a bit. Now, throughout the remainder of this year, we intend to deliver the newly reworked and fully instanced debut of Siege of Orison, the new Genesis-built planets of the Nyx system.
Listen, the Siege of Orison, oh, I can't wait. I miss that. I love Orison. It's my home planet, or Crusader's my home planet. Orison, hometown there. But, man, Siege of Orison was like the thing to do. I loved it.
Starware and Starchitect goodness, the enormous multi-staged instance municipal works operation, a whole bunch of new ships and vehicles and additional gameplay features and quality of life improvements. There's an Apex Sandballa car that can literally pop its head out at any moment. And of course, as if
Apex Sandballa car, they said, like I've heard that in the little birdie told me that it will travel everywhere. Like they're not locking it down to a single place. That like if it roamed Daymar, it could go anywhere on Daymar. I think that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Anybody could forget Squadron 42. There's a lot we got going on for the remainder of this year. And for that reason, we've made the decision not to host a Citizen event for 2026. Either in person,
yeah, they got their hands
digital,
full. They got their hands full, guys.
Otherwise. It's a decision born out of how important these two games are to everyone on both sides of these projects. And while we'll certainly...
Yeah, it has nothing to do with GTA 6 releasing November 19th of 2026, dude. They have pushed this to the year that GTA 6 is releasing. Take that... breathe that in a little bit here. Breathe that in. That's insane to me. But hey, you know, they're making a crazy amount of progress. But I just think personally it would hurt them if they released at the same time or around the same time as GTA 6. Even though they're on different thresholds, like GTA 6 is releasing on console and not PC, and Star Citizen is a PC-only game, they're still going to have people that play GTA 6 that are going to leave PC because we have been wanting to play GTA 6 for years. I've got PS5 upstairs I'm going to be playing GTA 6 on. So... And, yeah, I'm going to be posting about that. Not on this channel. I will be posting it, GTA 6 clips on my GTA 6 TikTok and stuff. So, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's crazy. But it's good to see how they're going to kind of work their way around this year.
Miss getting to meet so many of you at once. We do encourage you to check out the Bar Citizen World Tour that's well underway, because we always enjoy every opportunity we get.
I want to go to my local Bar Citizen in Buffalo.
For instance, I'm going to Amsterdam in a couple weeks. Come find me and tell me how your TSG experiences went. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. As always, thank you for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. And we'll see you here next week at Defensecon.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's insane. This is insane. All right, I'll be seeing you guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Hit that like, follow, share, do all that stuff. Subscribe. Good portion of you guys are not subscribed yet. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the verse.